Your Harley just failed inspection because of a $5 modification you thought was legal. You're stranded at a red light that won't change, and you don't know there's a law that could save you. Your engine is about to catastrophically fail, and the warning signs have been right in front of you for weeks.
That's left turn, right turn, stop.
These aren't rare occurrences. They happen to Harley riders every single day because they don't know the secrets that separate the weekend warrior from the true road veteran. Today, we're counting down 20 secrets that could save your bike, your wallet, and maybe even your life. Some of these will shock you. Others will make you immediately check your own ride. Secret 20, the Fender eliminator trap. Picture this. You spend $300 on a sleek Fender eliminator kit to clean up your bike's rear end. Looks incredible. Then you get pulled over and suddenly you're facing a fine that costs more than the modification itself. Here's what most riders don't realize about tail tidy kits. That factory fender isn't just ugly plastic. It's positioned specifically to meet legal requirements that vary wildly between states. In California, your license plate must be visible within a 45-degree cone from behind your bike. Mount it vertically? That's illegal. Block it with your body while riding? Also illegal. The plate needs white illumination at night, and many aftermarket brackets position the light incorrectly. Worse yet, getting stopped for this violation often triggers a full inspection that reveals other modifications you thought were legal. Before you toss that factory fender, research your local laws. That clean look isn't worth the legal headache. Secret 19, the dead red law you've never heard of. Every Harley rider knows this frustration. You pull up to a red light, stop, and wait, and wait, and wait. The light won't change because the sensor can't detect your bike's smaller metal footprint compared to a car. Here's the secret. Many states have dead red laws that legally allow you to proceed through a red light after waiting a reasonable time. States like Arkansas, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Minnesota, and Washington have these laws. Though the waiting time varies, the problem is inductive loop sensors designed for cars. Your Harley's metal mass is often too small to trigger them, but instead of sitting there indefinitely or risking a ticket by running the light, these laws give you legal protection. Always come to a complete stop first, wait the required time, then proceed when safe. It's not just about convenience, it's about not being trapped in a dangerous intersection. Secret 18, the loud pipes legal gamble. Loud pipes save lives is practically gospel in Harley culture. But here's what nobody tells you about that aftermarket exhaust. It's a legal gamble that could cost you hundreds in fines. Most states require motorcycles to have mufflers in good working order that prevent excessive or unusual noise. That sounds vague, but enforcement isn't. Ohio, for example, has specific decibel limits: 82 decibels at 35 miles per hour or less, 86 decibels above that. California enforces these laws aggressively. Modified exhausts are often the primary reason for traffic stops, and those fines add up fast. Some states define excessive noise as anything louder than a similar stock vehicle. Your exhaust modification might sound perfect to you, but to law enforcement, it's a moving violation waiting to happen. Know your local noise ordinances before you make that sound investment. Secret 17, legal lighting isn't just about brightness. Your headlight seems bright enough, so it's legal, right? Wrong. The color, positioning, and type of lighting on your Harley are strictly regulated, and getting it wrong can be dangerous and expensive. All states require headlights to emit white or amber light. That blue-tinted HID kit might look cool, but unless it's original equipment, it violates federal motor vehicle safety standards. Those aftermarket LED strips, if they flash or aren't the right color, they're illegal. In Florida, headlights must be between 24 and 54 inches from the ground. Too low or too high, and you're breaking the law. These aren't arbitrary rules. Non-compliant lighting confuses other drivers about your intentions and position on the road. Before you upgrade your lighting, verify it meets both federal and state requirements. Your visibility and legal standing depend on it. Secret 16, the dealership reality check. Harley-Davidson markets itself as a family, but the dealership experience can shatter that illusion fast. Here's what the marketing doesn't tell you. Every dealership is independently owned, and quality varies dramatically. Some riders rave about knowledgeable staff who go above and beyond. Others tell horror stories of botched service work, warranty denials on legitimate claims, and weeks-long delays because someone ordered the wrong parts. The brand name on the building doesn't guarantee good service. Management and technical staff quality determine your experience. One dealership might treat you like family, while another across town treats you like a transaction. Research your local dealership's reputation before you buy. Ask other riders about their service experiences. Check online reviews, but focus on patterns, not isolated complaints. You're not just buying a bike. You're entering a long-term relationship with that service department. Subscribe if you're getting value from these insider secrets, because the next one could save you thousands in engine repairs. Secret 15, the real story behind the hog. Most people think hog refers to Harley's size or fuel consumption. The real story is much cooler and connects you to racing history most riders never learn. In the 1920s, Harley's factory racing team dominated dirt tracks across America. They called themselves the Wrecking Crew, and after victories, a team member would take a victory lap with a small pig on the gas tank. Fans started calling them the Harley Hogs, and the nickname stuck. The official Harley Owners Group wasn't established until 1983, but they chose HOG to honor this racing heritage. When you call your bike a hog, you're connecting to nearly a century of racing tradition and victory celebrations. The Bar and Shield logo appeared in 1910, designed by someone whose identity remains a mystery. But here's something that might surprise you. Harley didn't just make motorcycles. During the Great Depression, they supplied engines for lawnmowers. They made three-wheeled delivery vehicles, boats, and even rocket engines for military drones. This heritage of adaptation and innovation contradicts the stuck-in-the-past stereotype. Your Harley represents a company that survived by evolving while maintaining its core identity. Secret 14, the hidden cost of modern features. Those sleek TFT displays and smartphone connectivity features look impressive in the showroom, but they create problems the sales brochure won't mention. Engine vibration damages smartphone components, creating a market for expensive vibration dampers. That bright color screen becomes unreadable in direct sunlight and vulnerable to water damage and rain. Worse, it's a distraction that pulls your attention from the road. This represents a philosophical divide in Harley culture. Traditional riders bought Harleys for their analog simplicity and raw connection to the road. Models like the Sportster S with car-like technology can feel like identity betrayal to purists. Modern features aren't inherently bad, but they change the fundamental riding experience. Before you pay extra for connectivity and displays, decide if you want a computer with wheels or a motorcycle that connects you directly to the road. Secret 13, ape hangers and legal consequences. Those tall ape hanger handlebars look cool, but they could cost you more than money if you're in an accident. Handlebar height laws vary dramatically by state. California limits them to 6 inches above shoulder height. Florida allows 15 inches above the seat. Some states have no restrictions at all. This creates a legal minefield for riders crossing state lines. Excessively tall bars compromise control, make steering difficult, and can obstruct your vision. But here's the real danger. If you're in an accident with non-compliant handlebars, insurance companies can argue you contributed to the crash. That argument could dramatically reduce any settlement you receive. A legal modification in one state becomes a violation in another. Before installing those high bars, map out your typical riding routes and verify compliance in every state you'll visit. Secret 12, the performance versus legality battle. The EPA has a long memory and deep pockets when it comes to emissions violations. They fined Harley-Davidson and aftermarket companies millions for selling tuners and parts that bypass emissions controls. Federal and state laws strictly prohibit tampering with emission systems. Civil fines can reach $45,268 per offense. California's regulations are particularly strict. Even a simple aftermarket exhaust might trigger a full inspection revealing other non-compliant modifications. The loud pipes save lives culture directly conflicts with environmental regulations. Your desire for performance and sound must be balanced against very real legal consequences. The Freedom Harley markets has legal limits that can result in substantial financial penalties. Research emissions compliance before modifying your bike. the performance gains might not be worth the legal risks. Secret 11. The Factory Performance Roadmap. Harley's stage system provides a clear path to more power without the guesswork of custom builds. Each stage builds on the previous one, creating predictable results and potentially maintaining warranty coverage. Stage 1 involves a high-flow air filter, new exhaust, an engine tune for up to 10% more horsepower, and an aggressive exhaust note. Stage 2 adds a high-performance camshaft for increased low-end torque and better acceleration. Stage 3 includes a big-bore kit and high-compression pistons for significant power increases. Stage 4 incorporates everything plus high-performance clutch and upgraded fuel injectors for maximum performance. Using Screamin' Eagle parts and certified installation can maintain factory warranty coverage. This structured approach eliminates the risks of unproven aftermarket combinations while providing clear upgrade paths. Secret 10. The 3-hole oil change ritual. Proper Harley maintenance isn't just about changing engine oil. The 3-hole oil change refers to servicing engine, transmission, and primary chain case fluids. This isn't a task to rush or delegate. Beyond fluid changes, thorough service includes systematic inspection using the Motorcycle Safety Foundation's T-clock method, tires, controls, lights, oil, and chassis. Check for loose fasteners, inspect the drive belt, and pay attention to fork stem bearings that can cause handling problems if neglected. Maintenance isn't just mechanical necessity, it's a ritual of care that ensures reliability. The rider who approaches service as deep engagement with their machine will have a more satisfying ownership experience. Your Harley's dependability directly correlates with your maintenance commitment. Secret 9. Know your engine's Achilles heel. Every Harley engine family has specific vulnerabilities that can lead to catastrophic failure if ignored. Knowledge of these weaknesses is crucial for preventive maintenance. Evolution engines from the mid to late 1980s are known for cylinder-base gaskets that weep oil after 15,000 to 20,000 miles. Cam bearings and lifter rollers show serious wear after 25,000 to 40,000 miles. Higher quality aftermarket parts from companies like S&S can prevent these issues. Twin cam engines have a notorious cam chain tensioner flaw. Early models used plastic tensioners that shed debris into the oil pump, causing catastrophic failure without warning. The solution is replacing the plastic system with a gear drive, though it's expensive. Milwaukee 8 engines can experience oil sumping, where oil accumulates in the crankcase instead of returning to the tank due to faulty oil pumps. This leads to overheating and potential engine failure. Understanding your specific engine's weaknesses empowers proactive maintenance rather than reactive repairs. The robust aftermarket industry exists specifically to address these factory design flaws. Secret 8. The reliability paradox. Here's a secret that challenges everything you've heard about Harley reliability. Consumer surveys show about 1 in 4 Harley owners report major problems within 4 years, making them more repair-prone than Japanese competitors. But here's the paradox. 75% of those same owners say they would definitely buy it again. This contradiction reveals Harley's true secret. The brand's emotional value outweighs objective mechanical measures. Modern Harleys, properly maintained, easily reach 100,000 miles or more. This is dramatically improved from earlier eras when rebuilds were common after 15,000 miles. The company has made significant engineering and quality control improvements. Harley's success isn't despite reliability issues. It's because the emotional connection transcends traditional reliability metrics. The brand sells a lifestyle and experience that creates loyalty regardless of repair frequency. Secret 7. Riding like you're invisible. The most valuable lesson veteran riders pass down is the defensive mindset that assumes you're invisible to other drivers. This isn't paranoia, it's survival strategy. Constantly scan for threats, watch front wheels of stopped cars at intersections for movement signs, and actively seek eye contact with drivers to confirm they see you. Position yourself in traffic to maximize escape routes and minimize blind spot exposure. This defensive strategy goes beyond following traffic laws. It requires anticipating unpredictable driver behavior and maintaining calm readiness to react safely. This mental model separates novice riders from experienced ones. Your freedom on the road depends on self-reliance and constant alertness. The road doesn't care about your rights if you're not prepared to defend them through skilled riding. Secret 6. The sacred rule of not touching. Never touch another rider's motorcycle without explicit permission. This rule confuses outsiders but reflects the deep emotional bond between Harley riders and their machines. Your bike isn't just transportation, it's an expensive, highly personalized extension of your identity. Countless hours and significant resources go into customization and maintenance. Touching it without permission violates personal space and disrespects the owner's passion. This unwritten rule acts as a cultural litmus test. Respecting the bike equals respecting the rider. It demonstrates understanding of the culture's values and the commitment required for ownership. Violating this rule immediately marks you as an outsider who doesn't understand the community's fundamental principles. Secret 5. Group riding mathematics. Group riding isn't a casual procession. It's a carefully choreographed safety protocol requiring strategic positioning and timing. Standard formation is staggered, with the leader in the left lane third and the following rider in the right third, maintaining at least 2 seconds from the rider diagonally ahead. This maximizes personal space while providing maneuvering room for unexpected hazards. Curves, poor visibility, or bad road conditions require single file formation with minimum 2-second following distances. Less experienced riders should be positioned in the group's middle for protection and learning opportunities. Group riding is trust-based cooperation. Following these protocols demonstrates understanding of your role in collective safety and marks you as a responsible riding partner. Secret 4. Gear as freedom enabler. Proper riding gear isn't about fear, it's about freedom. DOT-approved helmets, full-fingered gloves, sturdy boots, and long pants protect against constant low-level road threats, not just catastrophic crashes. Gear shields you from elements, debris, and road grime, allowing complete focus on the riding experience. This protection reduces fatigue and distraction, which are major long-ride risks. Riders who neglect proper gear are sometimes called squids. Stupidly quick, underdressed, imminently dead. This harsh terminology emphasizes that safety is shared responsibility within the community. Wearing gear enables you to ride harder, longer, and with greater confidence. It's an investment in riding enjoyment, not just survival. Secret 3. The helmet behind the tire signal. Before cell phones, riders developed a distress signal that could save your life. Placing your helmet directly behind your motorcycle's rear tire signals that you need assistance. This precise placement is critical because a randomly dropped helmet causes confusion. The deliberate positioning immediately communicates distress to passing riders who understand the code. This tradition reflects the community's self-reliance and honor code that no rider is left behind. Seasoned riders recognize this signal instantly and stop to help. While cell phones are ubiquitous now, this nonverbal signal remains powerful and potentially life-saving, leveraging the Harley community's collective identity for mutual aid. Secret 2. The wave that means everything. The biker wave isn't casual greeting. It's profound recognition of shared identity and mutual acknowledgement of riding's unique risks and rewards. The standard wave involves extending 2 or 3 fingers downward at 45 degrees, a solidarity gesture transcending language and geography. This ritual confirms membership in an unorganized but real community. When you wave to another rider, you're not greeting a stranger. You're recognizing a fellow community member. This reinforces Harley-Davidson's core appeal, belonging to a culture, not just owning a product. Participating in this tradition asserts membership in a brotherhood and sisterhood, valuing freedom, independence, and camaraderie. Secret 1. The silent language that saves lives. The most critical secret every Harley rider must master is the nonverbal communication system that allows groups to operate as cohesive units when conversation is impossible. Basic signals include left arm extended straight for left turns, arm bent 90 degrees upward with clenched fist for right turns, and arm bent downward with open palm for stops. These aren't suggestions. They're critical safety protocols ensuring every rider knows the leader's intentions. More nuanced signals include tapping the helmet top to warn of police or speed traps, and pointing to the ground to indicate road hazards like potholes or debris. These split-second warnings prevent accidents and dangerous situations. Complex maneuvers require additional signals for speed changes and formation adjustments. Mastering this language confirms respect for group safety and demonstrates responsible, knowledgeable partnership. This communication system separates competent riders from dangerous ones and could literally save lives during your next group ride. You now possess the insider knowledge that transforms weekend riders into true road veterans. But knowing these secrets is only half the battle. The other half is choosing the right Harley to begin with. Some models will give you decades of reliable service, while others are mechanical nightmares that will drain your wallet and leave you stranded. If you're thinking about buying your next Harley or want to know if your current ride made the list, check out my breakdown of the 4 worst and 5 best Harley-Davidson motorcycles to own.